Welcome, my name is Jack, and this is Men of War Assault Squad 2. I really enjoy these RTS games. I played the original Men of War and Men of War Red Tide, they were back in 2009, 2010 they came out. A really, really cool RTS game, set in the World War II era. We're going to jump straight in, it's the greatest way to explain it, and I played about 3 hours now. I've only managed to complete, there's loads of campaign missions to play, and I've done the first two, well, most of the way through the second mission for the Americans, and they can take some time. I spent about an hour on the first one, just working my way through slowly and picking out the skills, because I haven't played these games in a long time. And then I actually found there's an introduction mission after that. I'd already played the game, so I knew the concepts, but it's a really good mission at teaching you guys. I can show it off to you guys. I'm going to play on normal difficulty because I don't want to fail. And the game is the easiest way I can describe it. If you've played the Company of Heroes game, which is a much more widely known real-time strategy game, it's like that on steroids. It's so much detail is put into this game, and it hasn't changed too much in the time that I've played it. But the amount of detail is awesome, and I've seen some of the things from these games being pulled in Company of Heroes, which is quite cool. I don't say Company of Heroes is definitely the best. I actually prefer these games. Sometimes it depends what mood I'm in, but this is a very detailed strategy game. So let's jump into it. I'll talk about many things. We're going to capture the beachhead, and so we've got our guys here. I'm just going to move my guys into the cover. So we have a cover system there. I can move my cursor around and position them. And okay, so now they're in cover, they're going to start firing back. So the first thing I want to say is this game is hardcore. If you can notice these health bars of the enemies when they're hit, on the harder difficulties, 1 or 2 shots just kill someone. Like, first shot might knock off their helmet, second shot to the head, like, just instantly dead. This game is hardcore, and I like it like that. It's realistic. There's a new wave of enemies popping in here. You'll see that the map's changing. The map is actually massive, and the cool thing is the game, you can customize it heaps. I can bring up the size here for the map and make it a bit smaller. I had a big, for the previous mission I was playing on, I might make it a bit less transparent. There we go. I like how you can customize those things. We've got the guys here. This isn't, I don't think this is the highest graphic settings, but it's fairly good. That guy there is down. We've got a bomber overhead. Drop any bombs? No, flying over. Snipers taking out guys. It is really well detailed though, and I do like the aesthetic of what it's going for. And as you saw before, we have the Americans, we have the British or the Commonwealth, which is very cool. All realistic. Realistic weapons, realistic... The voices aren't the strongest in this game, but realistic vehicles and everything. It's all very well crafted. We've got some ships back here. Oh, this one's actually firing. That's awesome. And it's... The campaigns feel unique. I'm pretty sure we had the Germans, I'm pretty sure we had the Soviets and the Japanese as well. And so you can play as them, and really cool. I like it how they've brought all those in. So, let's go into moving some guys around. I'm going to move some guys up here. I can either tell them to walk or to run, and running is probably better here. Most of our guys, I think, are machine gunners. We've got a medic in there, actually. One of the features that the original Men of War had, and I'm going to presume, actually I'm going to move all my guys around. As a little kid, there is quite a few of them on this right side. Maybe the left side will be a bit better to move in. Let's go into this left side. Now, we should be able to get... Should bring them back. We can set squads up, so groups of guys, because sometimes you might be controlling up to 100 men, and it can be getting pretty intense. And you can have squads and squad leaders and stuff. I've never spent enough time to properly go into. I genuinely like focusing with a very small group of people and working with them. Oh, we've actually got a guy over to the left here. Where is he? It's like hiding in the bushes. Cover, line of sight play a really big role in these games. And the cool thing about this, it has the... Can they shoot this guy who's hiding up here somewhere? He's in here. I can't see him. There he is, right there. He's right there. Can you shoot him? There, instantly dead. You've got direct control, which is something that's brought into Company of Heroes 2. I saw that when I played the beta. By pushing E, I can take control of this guy. And I think only in Company of Heroes you can control the tanks, but this, you can control everyone. So I can run around, say, is there someone up here? I can run up to here. I can hold the barrel still. Oh, there's someone in here. He's dead. I gotta reload. That was close. I can get the grenades out and fire them. I like it how this is direct control. Oh. It's really fun driving the tanks around. You can't really use this cover as much, but it's cool, like, driving the tanks around and firing the armor-piercing shells. Like, damage on tanks is fully realistic. The way of... If it bounces off armor, like... We'll show that later when we get to tanks. We only got a couple of guys left, so let's move them up. Kind of moving them all up at once. Usually we're a bit more organised. So we've got them here, we're going to flank them. Oh, we've got some guys in here actually. Quickly kill him. Very good. Let's all pour up. There's one in here. If you guys could kill him, that'd be great. Unload onto him. Cool, we got them all. Very good. So now the level's going to open up a bit more. We've cleared the beachhead, so now our troops can get in. Now we're going to capture the strategic position up the road, which is here. Usually there's like a big flag. So each soldier has a realistic field of view. You saw that when I had my guy out, at night time, or generally when there's not as many, I guess, not as many, what do we call these guys? Troops and allies around, you get a more realistic sense of vision. We've got a car coming up here, and if I can get my men up into position straight away, we can start unloading onto it. I should have actually told them to hold their fire until the last moment. But as you can see, you can, in a sad way, you can massacre them on the road because it's open ground. They don't have the bushes to hide in. And you can see they've gone for the bushes, they've gone prone. And I can tell my men to do the same. I could tell them to only, maybe a good one to be, would only to return fire once they've been shot upon. And that's pretty cool. So we've got some heavy MGs up here. There's two, one here and one here. And they're providing quite a lot of fire, and that's going to really pin our guys down. So I'm going to move my men back. Oh, cars just going up in smoke there. These guys, I'm going to send one group this way. Send one group this way. Tell these guys to run up through here. And if they run, they should be quick enough. Send these guys run up. So the stamina bar is actually down the bottom here. We've got loads of items. Do you want to see how detailed this game is? Every soldier has their own inventory. Yeah, now you're like, what? Quick, get into this divot. And then drop. Crawl. Very cool. So it's very, very detailed. So one of these guys, he's a rifleman. Okay, so this guy here, he's got a grenade. So I'm going to equip. That's a smoke grenade. What's that? Oh, it's an AT grenade. So it's for tanks, essentially. So if we can get in... Okay, we can throw it right there. So I'm going to cook it by holding it down a little bit. Now throw. One. Oh, beautifully got everyone there. Oh, that guy's getting munched up a bit. So as long as we can keep them off that MG, we'll be fine. Let's get these guys up into here. I play quite slowly. There is online, we co-op. Oh, I loved co-op in this game. My friend and I played the stealth mission. Sorry, my brother and I. Friend. Well, he's my brother. He is my friend as well, but whatever. Let's get into prone. And I just want to kind of come up and then walk up. And then once they fire onto you, just return fire. Maybe I should set these guys into free firing mode. Crawl up and then unleash. Let's see how close we can get these guys up. Because it's field of view, no one's noticed yet. Okay. And then fire. Kill the machine gunner straight away. Give them fire at will. And look at them, they're just going to open fire. Pretty much all of them dead. There's one in that hole there. And you can see that hole's really making the difference to survival. But we got him. Cool. Move in and capture the point. That's a really good introduction to Men of War. But we're going to play this whole mission. And as you're going to see, it's going to get pretty big. And you can understand why these missions take a while to get through.
And the more strategic points you capture, the more units you will have access to. Your next target will be a roadblock that the Japanese have set up. Eliminate it and we can send you some motorized troops.
Rightio, so the level has opened up dramatically. As you can see here, we've got quite a few points. We've got some jeeps, some allied jeeps coming up. They're going to try and take this point, which is not going to go well because there's two machine guns, that tanks. So that jeep's just going to get ripped to shreds. We've got to capture these points, and capturing this point here is going to give us access to more vehicles. Capturing this point here is going to give us access to tanks. And capturing this point here is going to give us access to artillery trucks, which is quite cool. And then we're going to try and take the final point for victory. I think that's why victory, or it means points. But we've got a counter here at the top. These are generally what the levels are like. The campaign missions are either capture places or hold defense. Some missions can be just 40 minutes of defense. The intenseness. Anyway, I was talking about co-op before. Actually, my guys, how are they doing for ammo? 500 rounds. Lots of rounds. He's got a lot of rounds, actually. He's the medic. He seems to... Oh, I was highlighting everyone, that's why. They've got quite a bit of ammo, but they're going to start running out soon, which can be an issue. And that's why we've got these jeeps here, and they're full of ammo that we can use. But we can also use these points here to capture, to bring in men. And so I'm going to bring in a flamethrower guy and a sniper. Maybe we could bring in some support. Could we bring in... We could bring in a mortar or a heavy MG ourselves. I haven't brought in a... Doing mortar, haven't played with those just yet. It'll take some time to come, but that's alright. So I played a bit of co-op, really enjoyed co-op. I've also played a bit of it online. Only 1 or 2 matches, but online's pretty intense, I've got to say. It's pretty hardcore. They're really good, but if you want to get really good... Oh, here's our sniper. He's trying to aim. That's his sight there. And if that goes all the way around, it becomes a lot more accurate. See if I can do it myself by aiming at one of these guys. Seems to be too far out of my range. So if we come up to here, the sniper should be alright. It's behind all the cover. Okay, so I can put my cursor over him, and if I let that go the whole way around, it's going to get one more accurate. Got him. Like that. Awesome. Our mortar crew is getting fired on, but it just fired off a round. Hey, that's quite cool. It's done the job. So let's move, and then what's the deploy button? I thought it was spacebar, but obviously it is. It's not spacebar. How far can this thing fire? Quite a bit. The white circle there says accuracy, and so that's quite crucial. So if I fire it here, you'll notice that those lines came on. Realistic, the more times you fire in a location, the more accurate you get, because it's, you know, you're like zeroing in. That's the technical term. Zeroing in on the target. So I'm going to try and zero in on this point, but you see if I move somewhere else, I'm not zeroed. But at this point here, I'm still zeroed. Really cool. I like that feature. You notice that the enemy's actually still sending waves against us. Oh, our man just disappeared. That's its way of letting us, like, it's kind of fighting back at us. And that's realistic. It'd be sending out scouts. Fully destructible terrain, as you said, by the tanks can drive through buildings. This game has a lot going for it. And I find it's kind of a niche genre, hardcore RTS. But I quite enjoy it. So I'm going to get this guy to keep firing down on that. And I actually might even call in a second mortar squad. But with the rest of our guys, we need to make some progress. So these guys have actually... They've come up into these rocks here, which is a real shame, because it's where I wanted to go. But they're going to be suppressed by this massive amount of fire. So let's chuck us into return fire mode. Reinforcements have arrived. Let's get everyone up into those rocks there. Our second mortar squad is here. Our sniper's also here. Maybe we should send our sniper up into his right hand side. He should be able to run that. He's going to be kind of running across the robots, right? Didn't see our flamethrower guy right, unless he's in here. Yeah, our flamethrower guy did not arrive. Interesting. Right, I'm going to tell these guys to open fire on him. Very good. Quickly annihilated everyone pretty much. That was really, really effective. There's a whole group of guys coming back there. Hopefully we can get these mortars to fire on these guys here. So I can give them the fire command. Can I get that far? Maybe they need to move up a bit. Move up. Right, sniper. I need you to be firing at will. Maybe come up into here. For our men, it'd be great to space you guys out a bit more. So let's bring some of them a bit more front on. There's actually some allies there, but come down into here. Sniper's taking out some of the men. That's great. Do you want to deploy? Oh, did I not tell you to move? Right, you there. You need to start firing into here. Quite a lot of men on that point. If we can get a mortar into there. Oh, that's good. Hopefully we can start kill enough of them that we scare the rest off, essentially. We can tell them to attack ground. We can tell them... There's even melee. Like, if you've got no weapons and we run out of ammo, just tell them to melee in the end. Let's open fire on will. Gives away our positions here. But we're in a fairly decent position to start with anyway. Got not many points. It's horrible English, man. Okay, run up. There's only 1 or 2 left now. They're behind lots of sandbags, which is covering them a lot. But not anymore! Okay. Very good. Need to change that button so I can tell these guys to use a keyboard command. Get back into that rice paddy. Those rice paddies seem to be really good. So let's move up and capture the point. I'm going to chuck them back on return fire for those guys. Actually, no. Look at all these guys just caught up in the open. Quickly open fire and just annihilate them. And on the high difficulties, that will happen to you as well. You can just, you know, they can just open fire on you. So this next point is a bit harder. It took me a while to get into this point. It's quite defended, as in we've got quite a few pillboxes. But hopefully with my new mortars that I got, because I wasn't actually using them before, it'll be a bit easier. So let's bring in these mortars up here. We've got some additional MP points. There's lots of... If you've been reading them down below, good on you. Can these guys move, please? Don't need to move them manually. They just don't want to move. Oh, they're like stuck in something. Can you? You've got what's known. You've still got 94 shots left. How far can you fire? Not too far. There we go. What's this one for? Movement at will. You can hold position, man. I don't want you guys moving around. Get over there. These guys are kind of stuck for some reason. Now, on the bottom left there, you can see... I think that's actually their kills they've got. But there's a diagram. Our components can get damaged. Oh, I just realized something about this point. They have MGs facing their way. Quick, jump into them. Watch this guy's going to get in. And he's just going to open up. Yeah, that's it. Do it, man. When you've got tanks later on, it can... your treads can be damaged. The turret, the swivel on the turret could be damaged. The turret itself could be damaged. There's a whole lot of things. There's a lot of detail. I can get one of those... What do you call them? One of the vehicles that we had before. The Jeeps, the cargo trucks. They had all the ammo in it, which my guys will probably need ammo soon. And it's kind of a painful process to put ammo in them. Or unless there's a better way and I've just missed it. This is really good in behind this wall here. Can you move a bit more forward as well? Just move up to there. Cool. Okay, you guys fire it well. You can get right in this line. Perfect. Oh, look at those explosions go up. That's awesome. And the car can actually tow other cars. So we're going to get Jeeps. Jeeps are kind of silly at the moment. We can get an AT gun, which is one of these guns. These fire armor-piercing rounds, or anti-tank guns, if you want to call them that. Great for when they send down some armor, which will probably be quite soon. I found those mortars actually to be really effective. So we might try and charge on the right-hand side, mostly because our mortars can fire in a bit easier. This MG is quite hard to get to, but on this side, the MG has actually already been knocked out. And on the map here, those vehicles or guns are signified by these triangles. So there's a big gun here and a gun here, but neither of them are equipped. Or equipped or manned. That's a better word. He's trying to fire on him, but he's not been able to get it. So sniper can run up. All these guys, you're on fire and will. Let's start making our way up. Run in. These guys are trying to shoot us. I find though, I find this level I'm wondering if it actually has been tweaked to be a bit easier. Oh, here comes a whole nother wave of men. My guys seem to be able to run through the cover quite easily. I can actually tell this guy there is a window in the front side of this house. Get inside and get to that window. Yeah, there we go. Now we're going awesome. I kind of wonder if I should get another mortar just because they've been so effective so far. Kind of want to get someone to bring up the ammo though, because that guy's going to start running out of ammo and it will be shown by a symbol above their head. A little red symbol. So, might miss them. Might miss the symbols, so you guys can hop out. Oh, is that a sniper? Wait, who's this guy then? Oh, I got 2 snipers. Didn't even realise that. One of our snipers right up in the front line here. Might be a bit crazy for him. He was probably not happy about that. Oh, we've got a tank coming in. Okay, so all these red things shows it's the areas it can shoot its machine guns. And that's the main gun there. So it's kind of letting loose. Hopefully this anti-tank gun back here can... Oh, that bullet just missed. If I can hit it... Oh, it's too high again. Come on. Hull damage. That's great. It's stunned for a moment. The guys have to hop out to try and repair it. But I think they've hopped out. They've just abandoned it because it's damaged too far. Maybe they don't have a repair pack. That's great. And that MG gun has actually been knocked out as well. So my mortars are doing a great job. I can't control both of them at the same time. But if they can fire on this side, that'd be great. There's pretty much no one on this right side. Which is great for us to come up and assume... don't hop over the wall. I want you to hop in. Here we go. Open up. Good cover. Oh, there's a grenade. Quick, move. Oh, and as you can see, pretty much no damage. These guys are unconscious for a little bit. But I'm playing on easy difficulty, and I presume, I have a feeling compared to the other levels I played, this level has got a much higher, or you feel protected. You kind of, you're being cuddled a little bit as you play the game. Right, these guys can move up because they're going to start actually firing my troops because they're that inaccurate. But if I can move them up to up here, they can fire on the troops that are coming down. Because as you can see on the mini-map, there's a whole lot of red dots coming down. Now what we can do, we can actually... Seems like we've killed everyone at the front. If we move these guys up here, we're going to sniper all the way back here. Sniper would be great to bring up. Heavy machine gunner. But you're just a guy. Hop into that. How many do we need to fire this thing? Is it 2 or 3? Just 2. Turn around that gun. Actually, I'll control it. How about this? Fire on that. Oh, yes. Got him. How is that Jeep? Well, it's missing the front wheel. The front wheel's been knocked off, so it's got no mobility, but for some reason these guys still want to play. You see the green circle there? The green dot is where it's going to hit. So if I go on the other side of that tree, actually right there, it's going to hit the guy down here. So really cool how it shows you exactly where it's going to fire. So this would be a great shot to knock out everyone at that point. I'll get them to fire on there one more time. They hit the tree instead. Well, the guys do the rest of the work, but we need to take this point. Now, if that tank wasn't completely destroyed, we could hop into it, repair it ourselves, and then take it. Which I think is quite cool. So we're capping the point, which is quite important. Now we've got some guys up here. Let's bring them up. And we've got our mortars, which are doing a great job. Now on the map, we've actually got tracers. Oh, we've got another tank coming in. Okay, we need to get some heavy armor. Awesome. We need some more tanks. Let's get a little tank and a big tank. Well, they're not the heavy tanks, but they're pretty decent. So it employs a realistic armor and gun penetration system. Each class has their own. Each tank has their own armor, their own weak spots, and it will actually show you when you aim over a tank. So that's green. That's good penetration because it's a small tank. So if I fire, and it actually just went straight through. All of this, but like right there at the front of like the view slit, it's quite heavy armor. That's not very good penetration, but this tank is pretty weak. And so I could aim for the treads, and that just actually went straight through the treads. Tanks use 3 types of ammunition: armor piercing, AP shells. They're great against other tanks or armor targets. High explosive are good against soft targets like infantry and fortifications. And armor piercing composite rigid are usually used against heavy armored in close combat. Hadn't actually heard of that. Look at all these guys come in. Wow, that's a lot of them. Once they come to my range. So I fired and they all just ran for cover. Your SMG infantry are equipped with anti-tank grenades. So that's also a good thing to note. If we can move these guys up, that'd be great. There is a lot of red dots up there though. Good thing our tanks are here. We gotta watch out, they'll have anti-tank guns as well. I think there's an anti-tank gun up actually on that hill from when I remember when I played it. Here's that bigger tank. But you'll notice their machine guns are just going to start raining down. Actually, let's just drive this guy up. I can switch to machine gun and fire that. No. Now I can fire it off. Just rain it down, or I can switch to the tank. Is it on high explosive? Yeah, it is. There's an anti-tank gun way up here, which we need to knock out. Some guy's trying to crawl through the bushes here, which is not... I'm not enjoying that. So let's get these guys up to the right, and let's see if we can knock out that gun. I want these guys to pick up gear and move up to here. The tanks should be able to keep them at bay for the moment. I'm going to keep calling in tanks, though. We've got some more men. Rightio. That should be all of our guys. Let's come up into the hill. Go there, and let's go into return fire mode, so we don't give away a position straight away. That's a great place for you to set up. Start unloading. This guy, can you move, man? One of my groups of men are having real difficulty with orders today. Hopefully you've seen the amount of detail this game has, and I really, really enjoy it, and I'm actually kind of keen. And I hope you guys can let me know if you want to see some levels of this. An awesome defense mission or something on a harder difficulty and see if I can hold out. Some levels have lots of tanks, and they're pretty intense. There's actually a guy scoping around the right here. Hopefully my tanks can fire in that direction. He's all over there. Can you, like, shoot him? He's going to get random behind our men. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll get the guys off this gun. Oh, he's dead. Okay, get back on the gun. Get back on there. Right. So probably shouldn't be running, but it's going to be the quickest way to get there. I can actually have, like, I can show corpses. These are all the corpses of friend and foe. Oh, they're trying to aim on us. Fire on him. Very good. Get down the ground. Further down the ground. Open fire and just knock everyone out. That's that gun. Is there another one? Oh, there is another one over here. Glad I spotted that. Right. See if our men can make it across. Get into some better cover, men. Oh, a grenade knocked pretty much everyone out. But because of the really low... Because I don't want to completely fail on the first mission, that'd be kind of lame. Oh, where are these grenades coming from? Or is it the gun shooting at us? Okay. Everyone... there's a sniper pointing at one of you guys, by the way. I don't know who it is, but... Oh, looks like the gun is unmanned. That is key time to roll up tanks. Okay. We're all here. Everyone get in there. Take some med packs.
But expect fierce enemy resistance ahead. Our battleships will teach those Japanese that hiding behind their fortifications means certain doom.
Fire on there. Ah, yes. Right, so now we have access to naval bombardments. So we've got quite a large concentration around this gate. Oh, they're firing on the tanks. Switch to armor piercing. Turn the gun. Turn the gun. Fire. Oh, that one bounced off the other one. Oh, look at my artillery come down. Oh, yeah. Move these guys up. Move these guys up while we've got... Okay. This is the dangerous part for the tanks, though. Okay, men, run up to this house. We tank in the middle of the road is probably quite dangerous. What are infantry? Infantry are okay. As long as we stay away from their grenades, we'll be fine. Oh, there's an AP gun there. There's an AT. AP? I think it's an AP gun. Quick, get up to here. Don't want to see you. Fire on these guys. Oh, guys are getting wrecked. Oh, it's the medic too. Okay. Okay, guys, you gotta pull back. You gotta pull back. Okay. Those guys are all dead. They did not go so well. A tank. Bring it up a little bit. Just drive through that wall for us. Oh, we got a tank there. Okay. These have only got high explosive rounds. Aim. Aim. Oh gosh, it takes so long to load. Oh, the hull's been damaged. Track's been damaged. Okay, so we can't move. We can still fire though. Okay, this tank looks like it's gone burgers. The hull damage means must be like complete hull damage compared to just hull destroyed, which I'm used to seeing. Can you like kill him, please? And this tank's gone too. We've lost both tanks. Oh, I probably shouldn't have moved them up. Okay, we just lost everyone there. Difficulty's really ramping up now. Oh, we've still got naval bombardments. Forgot about those. We might want to pull back a bit. Because, it's about to get a bit nasty right in here.
Keep your heads down. Our ships are opening fire.
Okay, let's pull some more guys up. Oh, yes. Oh, oh no. May have just, killed some of our own men. Really pro there, man. Is that tank still active?
Reinforcements have arrived.
Okay. What have they got back here? Machine gun? It's got a artillery. A 20 mil. Can we get some... The longer we wait, the more tanks are just going to keep spawning. There's some guys like right there. Yeah, well, this is going to have to be a pull up everyone. Oh, we can actually pull this gun up. Oh my gosh. I don't even know if they're going to be able to wheel it out right or not, but we'll see if we can. Okay, these guys back here are going to be the guys that are actually going to cap the points. We've got a guy up here. There's not many guys left. Got some guys behind the car. So let's just move up a little bit. Switch to high explosive. Blow the car up. Oh, look at all these men coming in. Okay, I've got 3 guys. Come up, lads. Oh, we've got new tanks as well. No, it's a Jeep, actually. I apologize. Pretty wrong there. It doesn't look like these guys can get out. You guys just hop out and come running up. Our mortars came up, though. Which is great. Track has been damaged. Oh, one of these guys died. Okay, come up to here and get and do some flanking over there. Do we have another naval bombardment? We do. Okay, final naval bombardment we're going to try off and do it on the point. If we can fix that track, that'd be great. There's a lot of guys just in here.
Keep your heads down. Our ships are opening fire.
If we can just hit that artillery position. Oh, yes. Destruction! Just kill that. Just right over here, please. Or not. Okay. That tank just took out a lot of people. My goodness, that was effective. New wave of guys have just spawned. Again. So I can run into there. Oh, make it past the artillery! Can't get past this. It's still there. There's no sandbags though. Now it's gone. But both the tracks were damaged on this vehicle. But this one's alright. Okay. Oh, so one of our guys actually run out of ammo. And what we'd have to do for that, so hopefully I'm just going to move these guys up. Say for this guy here, I could tell him to pick up any of these guns. Or say loot this body, pick up, you know, machine gun rounds. Oh, I just put them all back in the body. Why did I push that button? Put it that way. There we go. And now he's got enough ammo and he can do his job properly. But that's really how you... That's the level of detail this game can have. And that's pretty nuts, I think. Okay, he's fixed one track, he's going around to fix the other. He's had a whole lot of guys spawn on this side of the map. Which is Pretty crazy. We've nearly capped the point though. This guy got a pistol. Let's use him for a bit. Oh, do I have any ammo? I do. Just fire the pistol out. Capture the point. That is all the points we needed to cap for this map. I think it's really cool. I really like this game. I love the level of detail. The main Uncle Sam Pran. We killed 372 men, 15 vehicles. Lost 50 and 8 vehicles lost. That's probably combined with my ally. But that's how it works. And like, I'm just going to show you another quick couple of minutes. I'm going to start this mission off. I'm going to start it on... We'll do it on heroic. We'll see if we can... I'm not going to play the whole mission of this. I'm just going to do the start. But this starts off with 3 minutes of defense. It's fairly easy. You're already in an established defensive position. But looks really cool. And I love how quick this game loads as well on an SSD. But look at this. This isn't Japan or anything anymore. We're not. This is Europe, and it looks that way. Okay, so we're gonna hold. I'm only given access to a small group of men, but I need to utilize them fairly wisely. So making sure I put machine gunners where they should be placed. If I had SMG men, maybe put them up closer to the line. Okay. So I'm going to spread these guys out. We've got a rifleman. He can be good on the flank here. A medic is also good to keep out of danger so he can go heal men. SMG, front line. Squad leader. We don't control this heavy MG. There's quite a lot of allies. We do have a car. I don't understand why we get the car in this mission. I'm going to move you up the front. We got some AT infantry. So he has an anti-tank rifle, which is really important for knocking out vehicles. So say this Jeep. If I switch into anti-tank mode, tell him to destroy that, he should switch out his gun, or if I'm going to have to do it for him, he's going to fire, and that should rip through that car. But that heavy MG is kind of... Oh, the cars are coming in. They're using this head shear as really good cover. Oh, these men are dying. Use a med kit. Don't pop your head out again. If you can, do you have an anti-tank grenade? You do. Okay. Switch to anti-tank. How far can you throw it? Can you throw it this far? Not really. Can you throw it this far? Hopefully that will reach. Yes! Okay. We need to redeploy to the front line. 1 minute left. You need to get in the trenches because you're quite open. Oh my gosh! They're right in our base. Can someone like throw an anti-tank grenade on that? There's a normal grenade. I want to throw an anti-tank grenade, please. Okay, that'll do. Alright. They're all pouring up over. We might need to pull back a bit. Pull back. Pull back up. Pull back further. Ah, we've defeated. They got too close to the point. But you can see that defense missions can be pretty intense. They're rushing for that point, though. I kind of wish that they didn't capture it just here. I think that Jeep is probably what clicked it over, but pretty intense. And I really am enjoying this game. There's loads to do. There's so much to do in this game, which I find. So there's all these missions for the USA. There's missions for the Germans, missions for the Commonwealth, the Soviet Union, the Japanese Empire, and there were a couple of bonus missions in the other game, but they've got way more campaigns in this one. And this is... I've actually lost track of how many Men of War games. It's probably 3rd, 4th, 5th game now. But really, really enjoying the quality and the depth this game has to offer. And they're improving, especially the engine. That's something which was pretty poor to start with, but it's actually really, really cool now. And multiplayer, there's local and internet. I might jump into a bit of see if we can do some co-op or internet matches later on, but I got to upskill. As you can see, I'm low as rank as anything. I've just been toying around with the game, but because I played so much of this game before, it's so familiar and I'm really enjoying it. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you later.